for students are killing a student, and that student's name is Jinju, and that student kills Jinju very badly, but then some strange activity starts happening in Jinju's body, and looking at Jinju's body, it seemed that maybe he is going to turn into a zombie, and then Jinju gets up and starts killing a student who is killing Jinju badly. Now he reacts like a zombie and starts attacking someone, and he doesn't even look at anyone. And when Jinju tries to attack a student, then he falls down on the road, and after falling down on the road, he doesn't move at all. Now all 4 students think that Jinju is dead. After that, this scene shifts to a hospital where we see Jinju now, and Jinju was admitted to the hospital, and Jinju's father comes to meet him, whose name was Mr. Lee, and now they talk to each other, but Jinju already knew that he could turn into a zombie, and his father also knew that. Jinju can turn into a zombie. Here Jinju tries to attack his father, but then Mr. Lee picks up a Bible and turns it towards Jinju and takes him out of the hospital. Then Jinju's hand comes out of the bag and holds his father's hand, and here it is revealed that zombies don't die so easily. And after that, this scene gets cut here, and now we see the scene a few days later where we are shown a school in Korea, and here everyone is very happy because the summer season is gone and the winter season has come, and there is a culture here that all the students have to clean the school. All the students are busy with their work. Then we are shown a science lab, and in this lab, we see a girl who wakes up after sleeping. This was the same girl we saw in the beginning of the movie who was killing Jinju, and this girl was with them. And when this girl comes out of the lab, and when she sees a mouse in a box, and she starts loving that mouse, and she calls that mouse to her, and then that mouse bites her finger, and when the mouse bites her, her finger starts bleeding, and that mouse becomes zombie. And now we know that if the mouse has bitten this girl, she will also turn into a zombie. And now we know that Mr. Lee was their science teacher, and when Mr. Lee comes to know that this girl has been bitten by a mouse, then Mr. Lee does not let this girl go out and locks her inside. And then we see a main character, and his mom has a restaurant, and all his friends ask him to go to his mom's restaurant, and then he takes all his friends to his mom's restaurant. And here we see another main character of this series, whose name is Anzo, and they eat in this restaurant and have a lot of fun, and they also talk about their school teachers. They were talking about Mr. Lee, that since his son has disappeared, he behaves very strange with everyone, and here they were talking about Jinju. And we saw him locked in a suitcase in the last scene. After that, no one knew about Jinju, and then people go out, and we know that Sun liked Anzo. Anzo asks Sun how she looks, and Sun thinks that maybe Anzo also likes her, and then they all go home, and here we see Anzo, who is locked by Mr. Lee, but she was not a zombie till now. And then next morning we see Anzo, who is talking with her father, and then Sun comes to her house, and from this we know that Sun and Anzo lived in the same building, and here they play a game. Now Anzo loses in this game, and she goes to school with Sun's bag. After that, both of them come to school, and we see that the atmosphere of the school was very good, and all the students in the school looked very happy. After that, we see the boys. Now all the boys take a boy and a girl to the back building where the construction work was going on. Now all these boys beat that boy a lot. and all these boys thought that on the news of Zinzu's disappearance, this boy told the teacher, and he started making a bad video with the girl he brought with him. And from that video, they blackmailed the girl, and here we see the entry of the third main character whose name is Su-hyeok. Su-hyeok saves the girl and takes her from there, and then In-soo sees her in the last shape, and then In-soo sees her in the last